Hello everyone, welcome to MCQs for Judiciary Exams. Question number 1. Does the Juvenile Justice Act 2000 apply retrospectively? Option A, no, it applies only after 1st of April 2001. Option B, yes, it applies retrospectively. Option C, only for pending cases. And option D, only with court's permission. The correct answer is option B. In Hansraj vs. State of UP, the court held that Juvenile Justice Act 2000 applies retrospectively. Persons below 18 at the time of offence are treated as juveniles even if the offence occurred before 1st of April 2001. Question number 2. Can couples who had frozen embryos under the earlier law retain their right to surrogacy? Option A, yes, as a part of reproductive autonomy. Option B, no, the new law cancels it. Option C, only with court approval. And option D, only if both partners reapply. The correct answer is option A. In Arun Muthuwal vs. Union of India and connected cases, the Supreme Court held that the right to surrogacy of couples crystallized when they had their embryos frozen under the law then in force, recognizing it as a part of reproductive autonomy and parenthood. Question number 3. Habeas corpus literally means option A, produce the body, option B, produce the record, option C, produce the evidence, and option D, produce the testimony. The correct answer is option A. Habeas corpus literally means you have the body or that you have the body in Latin. It is a legal writ or court order that demands that a detained person be brought before the court so the court can determine the legality of the detention and prevent unlawful imprisonment. Question number 4. In the law of evidence, fact means and includes option A, anything perceived by the senses. Option B, state of things capable of being perceived by the senses. Option C, mental condition of which a person conscious. And option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D. According to the Indian Evidence Act 1872, a fact is defined broadly to encompass anything perceivable by the senses, any state of thing capable of being perceived by the senses, and any mental condition of which a person is conscious. Question number 5. Right of an accused for plea bargaining in India relates to option A, fact bargaining, option B, charge bargaining, option C, sentence bargaining, and option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option C. In India, plea bargaining primarily refers to sentence bargaining, where the accused agrees to plead guilty in exchange for a lighter sentence. It's the time for practice question. Which of the following charges cannot be compounded with permission of the court before which the prosecution is pending? Option A, Section 298 of the IPC. Option B, Section 426 of IPC. Option C, Section 491 of IPC. And option D, Section 388 of the IPC. Pin down your answers in the comment section below.